And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Athletics. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go, and pitching in this one for the A's, Joey Estes.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Ready to go now? Now, here is Victor Robles. Center field. Lede should have this one. Makes the catch for the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Cal Raleigh.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Donovan Solano in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
That one pushed foul. Now all even up. Stays alive. The pitch. Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. In the air, out towards left center, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting third, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Two down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Xavier Edwards.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him. Two out, space is empty. That one not close. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And there's ball
That's
4.
A ball. Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Raleigh mashed a couple of homers in his last game. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 3. One left for Seattle, and now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound now, Logan Gilbert. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Pulls that one foul. Foul ball there. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Gio Urshela. Finished the weekend series going 2 for 5 on Sunday. Runner takes off. Comebacker to the mound. To first, no chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Lawrence Butler.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Brent Rooker, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. And that drops in for a strike. Butler went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is fouled back. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So runner at second, 2 down. Connor Norby up next for the A's. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And now 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off, 2-2. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one missed. J.J. Bleday next to bat for the A's. And that one hammered. Robles ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. A's get one on the RBI double. As the A's are on top, you're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Estes back to work. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Just missed.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Out to center. Blade in position. And there are 2 down.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Tellez working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
The 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Tying run is at first here in the 2nd game of the series. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That's down and in. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the 2nd. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 2nd.
Leading
This is
off,
J.J. Bleday.
Center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The other way. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Next up for the A's, Kyle McCann. went deep in the ball game last night. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 0-1.
Ball.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And the slider just misses. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
3-1 is on the way. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So here's Brown at the plate. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Brennan Malone.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. And that is out of play. Leday, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jorge Polanco.
Against all odds, that you can't tie us down. Stronger, baby, now we don't cry it loud. All we know is how to get it started when they rounds. Yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it open. Open up the book and we'll be grinning in the centerfold. Oh, champion running up.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Misses the sweeper.
No ball. 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Forget it. His 11th of the year, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Really impressive hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. Just missed. Robles, in his 7th season, hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. Fouled off down the right side.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Liner stopped at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Donovan Solano. Flied to left his first time. And there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. He reached on a walk his first time. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Popped up. Urshela sizes this one up, and there are 2 outs. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh, struck out swinging his first time. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That one fouled off.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him. But he's notched 4 strikeouts now. Solo homer gets the ends even in this one. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Second baseman, Zach Yellow.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Gio Urshela to the plate. Grounded out his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Rooker takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two outs. And another ball. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And that's in the dirt. Ground ball right side. Polanco throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Julio Rodriguez. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but this...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That one felt good. It's 2-1.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one way inside. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. That misses, and that's ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
This one popped up. Geloff makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor Norby.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby, flied to right his first time. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Fought off foul.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Mariners leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
J.J. Bleday will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Estes back to work. Right through there for a strike. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Dylan Floro appears to be getting loose. McFarland getting cranked up as well. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Butler hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Joey Estes done for the night. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, Dylan Floro.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. That's down and in. A slider missed. another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Fly ball down the line. Brown in and to his right. He's got it, and that is that. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's 1. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Kyle McCann.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's outside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And that's way high. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Digging in, Seth Brown. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And here's the first baseman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach
So the lineup
Gallo.
flips over. Zach Geloff. Up next for the A's. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The A's strand 1, and our score remains 2-1.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts food. More than when I was school, I was sure to cross borders.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. In the air, out towards right center. Bleday on the move. And there's one away.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Julio
And now it's
Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. Rodriguez, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Butler makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Luke Raley.
So digging in, Luke Raley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's a little bit low. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's 1. Well, we go bottom 6.
Leading
Gio
off
Urshela
for
steps
the
in.
Athletics, shortstop Gio Urshela.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side.
No.
The Athletics down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one misses. And now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
You got this.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No strike.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Polanco, they get one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, TJ McFarland.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Well, one-run game. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. The A's bullpen has some movement. Jose Leclerc getting loose out there. Ferguson warming up as well. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
He goes down looking. So here comes Rowdy Tellez.
The designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that misses off the outside edge.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just
that's
missed.
A ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 3-1. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bleday makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Connor Norby. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have
a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Matt Brash, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Spire, a left-hander, also throwing. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. And takes low for ball 1.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Misses inside, and a count 2-1. Just missed.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Kyle McCann in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
McCann fouls one off. Nice grab. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing there for the A's. And they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching
So
for
a new
the
pitcher
A's,
on the mound for the A's,
number
Jose
37.
Leclerc.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Victor
Leading off for
Robles.
Seattle,
0 for
right
3 in
fielder,
this
Victor
one.
Robles.
That one's in there. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Strike him out.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Activity in the bullpen. Michelle Otanez preparing to come on if needed. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses coming out of the bullpen for a beat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Edwards, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Sneaks through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Edwards off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Brash.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Seth Brown.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Andres Munoz, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And here is number 2. And a slider misses down and away. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Robles. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach
And now,
Geloff.
Zach Geloff, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. The 1-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Ferguson.
And he's done a great job
Now
keeping the
pitching
ball in the
for
park
the
this
A's.
year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now the center
Leading off
fielder,
for
Julio
Seattle,
Rodriguez.
center fielder, Julio
He's already
Rodriguez.
homered here in this one. Ferguson measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that is out of play.
Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Raley in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And
Outside.
another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one in there across the letters.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 9th. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, one-run game. And now here is Gio Urshela. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one misses. And that's ball 2. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. One-run game, bottom 9. To third, Solano. Fires across the diamond. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. And now the DH, Brent Rooker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The A's down to their final out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So they're down to their final out. At the plate, Lawrence Butler. And fouled off. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Next offering way off the plate. That's inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting third baseman.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run, Esteury Ruiz. So up next, Connor Norby. 0-for-3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run is second. And that one fouled off. The A's down to their final strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh gathers, throws to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to one or two key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Trust the vibe, Winnister, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homage of the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspect it. My load of y'all just don't get it, so stream it at your own discretion. Every answer question, investment in your own protection. They be like black, or who knew we be receiving the new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But this what even meaning of freedom is still you hooroo to the booth guru. I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia the truth to you. No telling what I got in this
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way.